Hey, how's everybody doing? Just getting shuffled up here, getting ready to start the stream. So tonight I'm gonna try out the Blue Steel Kiwi deck. I'm running a list that's very similar to the one that won the SSG 10K. So we'll see how it does. Last night I played the Blue Red Items deck and it really went crazy. So we'll try out a different one tonight. We'll try different ones all week until we get ready for set champs again on the weekend. Hey, thanks for the follow, Sonic Fever. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Love the mat. Well done.
Thanks. You good with half cut?
Half cut's good, yeah.
Okay, and I'm streaming just so you know.
Okay, sounds good. It's unfortunate every time I play against a streamer, a brick. Just how it goes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do I want to do here? Let's go with. I'm gonna do 6.
Okay, I'm gonna put 5 back.
All right.
Have you played any set champs yet?
I did one this past Saturday. It was a 3-way tie between 7, 8, and 9, and then I got 9th.
Oh yeah. Always
Just
sucks when you
missed it.
get bubbled out.
Yeah, I don't know how Melee does their tiebreakers, but it's got me that time.
Yeah, it's gotten me before.
Yeah,
Always hurts.
brutal.
Yeah.
I'd rather come in last than 9th.
Yeah, I know what you mean. All right, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm going to Ink Gantu for 1. I'll play Mulan. I'll draw a card and discard a card.
Okay.
I'm going to discard Chenpo and pass.
All right. Draw. Sink a Grammatala. Go 1 for develop. Top 2 here. Let's take that one. Sink that one and pass.
Draw. I'm gonna ink Cogsworth. I'll do 2 for Doc, quest for 1, and pass.
Okay. Draw for turn.
It's kind of annoying that we don't have a 2-drop or another 1-drop, so I gotta play the Doc, but we gotta try and go as fast as we can there.
Ink Metal Heroes, 2 for vision. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take that one. And I will pass there.
Okay. Bro. I'm gonna ink Robin Hood. We'll do 3 for Alice, and I'll quest for 2.
Okay.
And pass.
All right. Draw. Let's ink another Grammatala. Go 2 for sale. Draw. Ink for sale.
So we need to
Ink
take advantage of his
Popsicle.
no characters here.
2 for. Let's do that one. I'm gonna do strike a good match. Draw 2, discard 1. Let's discard a Sapphire Coil and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Chenpo for 4. Play McDuck Manor. Alice will quest for 2. I'm gonna give the ward and that to Mulan, so she'll quest for 2. And then Doc will quest for 1 and
Okay.
pass.
Nice. All right, draw. I suppose let's go Ink Tipo.
Now that he's getting up there in ink, we'll start just like peating each turn. Hopefully,
2
they're relying
sale.
on actions.
Ink for sale. I'll ink develop. Go 4 for Grammatala. Makes it easy when it's the same. And let's pass there.
I'll gain 2. Draw. I'm gonna do 3 for Pete. No actions.
Nice.
Quest for 2. Give +1. Mulan. Quest for 2. Quest for 1 and pass.
All right. Draw. What do we want to do here?
No actions. They can't remove the Alice. This feels like a pretty strong position for us. We should be able to just close this game out.
Let's go for Sapphire Coil. We'll go 4 for the Muses and 3 for Alice. And let's. What do you got on board there? 1, 2, 3. Alice. Yeah, that's probably game either way. But I'll take out Doc.
Yeah.
And pass there.
Okay.
Definitely game.
Yeah. Yeah, so I gain 2 and then I can.
Yeah, I didn't get Muses until just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
See, told you. A brick. Whenever I face the stream, it's just nothing. I think my opening hand, I had 4 Grammatalas and I think 1 thing of ramp.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
All right, good game.
All right, thanks for the game. Hey.
Well, very easy to punish a slow deck with this deck. It goes kind of fast. so nope. I guess we get the rematch.
There we go. Let's go. All right. Okay, let's get it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm gonna put 3 back.
It's not the worst thing. I might just hang on to it.
Well, you can't say that you bricked then.
I guess not. Yeah. One and done.
I'll ink Cogsworth, play Mickey, and pass.
Okay. Let's draw. Let's go ink develop. 1 play develop.
I assume that he's got muses this time, because in the last game he didn't get it, and this time he kept all his cards.
Let's go with that. Pass there.
Huh? I'm gonna ink Smee for 2, play a Smee, quest for 1, and pass.
Okay. Draw. Let's ink a strike. I'll tap the 2 for sale. Draw. For sale, we'll ink. Yeah, I guess so. I'll go another strike and pass.
Okay. Draw. Gonna ink Gantu for 3, play the Alice, quest for 3.
Okay.
And pass.
Alright. Draw. Yeah, let's ink a Grammatala. Let's go 4. We'll play a Grammatala. We'll sync that one. And pass.
Okay. Draw. And I ink Cogsworth for 4, play Pluto and Bodyguard. Alice is gonna quest for 2. I'm gonna give Pluto the ward.
Okay.
And then I will quest for 3 and pass.
Nice. Alright. Draw. Pluto the ward. Okay. Let's go ink the muses. There we go. Alright, let's go 4.
So this turn we can play the John Silver. It will stop from questing, but it helps the Smee survive because it's a captain, so it won't take the last damage.
Towel saying how far I'll go. Guess we'll bounce the Mickey back to hand. Let's do that into the inkwell and pass.
Okay. Draw. For 3, we'll play John Silver. Grammatala can't challenge next turn.
Okay.
For 1, We'll play Mickey. And then Alice will quest for 2. I'll give the Warden +1 to Pluto. He'll quest for 2. And then Smee will quest for 2 and pass.
All right. Draw. Ink a strike. Or maybe I should have done this first. Let's go to coil and ink the strike. -2 to, let's go. I guess John Silver.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll do 2. We'll play a strike. I guess we'll bounce him back.
Yeah.
Draw 2, discard 1. Discard Alice. 2 for vision. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Again, I don't think there's much he's going to be able to do here to stop us from just winning next turn because we have game on board.
Sure, let's go with that. Okay. I think that's honestly all I can do. I'll pass there.
Okay, and then I have game.
You bet, yeah.
Yeah, this deck I think is fast against that deck.
It's pretty quick, yeah. This one's slow.
Yeah.
Especially if the muses can't hit with ward, so.
Yeah, the Alice giving other characters ward 2 super strong. All right, good game. Probably see you in the next one, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, cheers. Yeah, so that matchup is pretty easy for this deck. You just play everything on curve. You can get an Alice out there and they can't interact with your board, then it's basically just like a free win at that point. So we're 2-0 so far. Pretty good. It's a good way to start. Last night we started by losing the first game of the night really terribly, so this is definitely an improvement.
Hey.
Hello. How's it going? Are you good with a half cut?
Yes.
I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Oh, no problem. You are online on Twitch?
Yeah, I'm on Twitch and YouTube.
Okay. It's the same name of your pseudo, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to put 4 back.
Change for 6, sorry.
Okay.
And good luck.
Yep, good luck. I'm gonna ink Gantu, and for 1, play Robin Hood and pass. We have a couple different lines. We could go Smee here, or we could go
And for
into 2 1-drops.
Chernabog and pass.
Draw.
Sorry, I can know. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's go up.
I'm gonna ink Smee. For 2, I'll play Robin Hood, and I'll play Mulan. I get to draw a card and discard a card. And I will discard Pluto, and I will quest for 1 and pass.
Ready. Oh. Donc Tinkerbell. Quest for 1 Chernabog. Banish no. And for 2 Calhoun and pass.
Okay. Draw. And ink Mulan. For 3, I'll play John Silver. Calhoun can't challenge. For 3, I'll play John Silver. Calhoun can't challenge next turn.
Yes.
And then I'll quest for 3. And pass.
Ready. Oh.
That's all I can really do to play around the Calhoun here. But it buys us a turn, gains us 3 lore.
Chernabog.
And if he exerts it, obviously we'll trade out with the John Silver.
For 3 play. Fox. Bonus Calhoun. Fox challenge Robin Hood. Robin Hood is a 2-2-8.
Yeah.
Up. And pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay. For 3, I'm going to shift Robin Hood. I'll challenge Fox. Take 4 damage. I gain 2 lore. Quest for 2. We'll pass there.
Ready. Oh.
Don't really need to ink. Save our resources. And if the Robin Hood gets taken out in a challenge here, then we get a card draw anyway. But Robin Hood was a great top deck there.
For 2 play Calhoun. And for 2 play Calhoun and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Smee. For 2, play Calhoun. For 2, we'll play Smee. And I will quest for 2. No, quest for 3. And pass.
Ready. Oh.
So I kind of fine if he trades both of his Calhouns off here to get rid of them. Especially if the Robin Hood we get a card draw. We don't have any cards.
Calhoun challenge John.
Hey Bilko, how's it going?
Calhoun challenge Robin Hood.
Okay.
2.
Yeah, I'll draw a card for Robin Hood.
Yes. 4 play Jenny, draw 1.
So getting another John Silver means he won't be able to challenge the Genie, and our Smee's not going to take a damage. We'll be able to quest up to 15.
Into snakes. Then up. And for 1 play Diablo and pass.
That's unfortunate. I hate being sick. Draw. For 3, we'll play John Silver. Genie can't challenge.
Yes.
And then I will quest for 4. And pass.
Ready. No.
Did you play at League last night, Bill?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Quest for 3.
No, that's unfortunate.
Into
Well, I'm playing Kiwi tonight, so hopefully you don't have PTSD. I'm thinking about playing the Blurple Jafar tomorrow.
Fox. Bones Diablo. Fox challenge Smee.
Yep.
For 2 play Diablo and Magic Ball. And pass.
Okay. Draw. Okay. For 3, we'll play Alice.
Yes.
Then I'll quest for 3 and pass. I mean,
Ready.
the Alice basically wins the game here. He's not going to have a way to interact with that in those colors. So this game's over. Even if he removes all the characters that are there, the Alice still wins, and unless he's got a way to get me to exert, then there's nothing he can do. Yeah, I mean, there are cards that exist, but can't imagine that he's running Restoring the Crown or like the Ana that forces your opponent to exert.
You win. For 1, 2, 3, 4 play Elsa. Elsa challenge Talon. Mulan. Sorry.
Yeah.
And quest for 2, 3, 4. And you win.
Yeah.
And
All right.
pass.
Good game.
Well, good game. Sorry, what's your YouTube channel?
On YouTube, it's at Poison Canna is the name.
Poison Cannon.
There, I'll put it in the chat.
Thanks.
All right. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Well, we're 3-0 already. This deck goes super fast. He's playing like a mid-rangey, aggro-y type deck, and we were still way faster than him, especially on the play. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing pretty good. I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
You good with a half cut?
Yeah, that's perfect. Same for you?
Yeah. Have you played at any set champs yet?
No, it's actually this weekend, so I'm trying to finalize my list.
Nice, yeah. It's been a lot of that going on. I played in 3 so far. I won this past weekend, but I have another one coming
Nice.
up this weekend.
Okay. Are you playing with the same deck or no?
No. Now that I've won, I want to play with a different deck.
No, yeah, that's the way to go for sure.
I'm gonna put 6 back.
I'm sending back, let's see. I'll do 4.
Okay.
Okay, let me know whenever you're ready.
Yeah, you can start.
Perfect. Sorry, this is not my hand that I want to see, but Ink and Elsa, for 1, play Diablo, pass.
Bro. I'm gonna ink Cogsworth for 1. We'll play Robin Hood and pass.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. Ink of Pirate's Life for 2. Play Lumiere, quest for 1, pass.
Okay, bro. I'm gonna ink Mickey for 2. We'll play Calhoun. I'll challenge Diablo.
Okay, I'll draw.
Yeah. And pass.
Perfect. Ready and draw. Ink of Pirate's Life. And for 3, play Peter Pan to rush into Robin Hood.
Yeah.
And then I will pass.
Okay, bro. I'm gonna ink Robin for 3. I'll play Pete.
Okay.
And pass.
Got it. Ready?
No actions here, but we're setting up his ability to
Okay.
sing on the next turn and take something out. The evasives will be a little tough to deal with here.
Iago to play Iago. And I'll quest for 1. Pass.
Okay, bro. I'm gonna ink Mulan for 4. Play McDuck Manor. Pete is gonna sing Strength, take out Iago.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he just dies because he's an illusion.
Yeah.
And I'll quest for 1.
Okay.
And pass.
Got it. When I'm ready. Set. Draw. Ink and Elsa.
It's gonna be a tough matchup to win because we're already not getting under them. But
I'll take
hopefully
out
we'll get lots of
the
value off
Calhoun,
the dock.
Peter Pan. And then for 3, play another Peter Pan. How many cards in hand?
I have 2 cards.
I'm gonna rush into the Pete. Take out the Pete. Quest for 1.
Yeah, I don't mind
and
this.
pass.
Gain 2 for the manor. Draw.
I have 2 in hand, by the way.
Okay. I'm gonna ink Robin Hood for 3. Do Pete, no actions. For 2, I'll play Doc. I have 0 cards, so I'll just draw 2. And I'll pass.
Okay. Ready, set, draw.
So he gave up all of his Peter Pans there, so now if he has a shark, it doesn't get rush. I'm not sure. I wouldn't have traded into the Pete. I probably would have just... The second Peter Pan probably just like rushed the manor for 3 damage there. Now he's got to try and find a way to deal with it.
Hmm. Make a crab. For 5, I'll Dragonfire the Pete.
You can't because
Oh, that's right. Oh my goodness. Can I go back? Do you mind?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then I'll just do this. I'll just go 3 to play the crab, and I'll do 5 into the manor.
Yeah.
And then I'll pass. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, I'll gain
Have
2.
5 ink.
Draw. I'll do 2 for Smee. 2 for another Smee. Pete will take out Lumiere.
Okay.
And then I will quest for 1. And pass. I have 1 card in hand.
Awesome. Drops turn.
He's only on 5 ink. You get like a turn with the Smees before he could be prep.
Crab going to dock. For 3, play Fox. Bounce back to crab. Now take out the manor.
Yep.
Then I will ink the crab and pass.
Draw.
2 in hand.
It's gonna quest for 5 and pass.
Okay, ready, set, draw.
I mean, he can
quest for 1.
challenge here, but I assume he's B prepping, which is why I'm not gonna trade into
And
the
B prep.
Fox. Yep.
Pass. 1 in hand.
Okay. Draw. We'll do 4 for another manor and pass.
Okay, drop turn.
Hopefully he doesn't have answer for that. If he's only got like 1 or 2 cards, he might not be able to do much to it.
Do 4 for Queen's Castle and pass.
Yeah. Alright, I'll gain 2. Draw. Do 4 for Pluto. Not gonna exert him. We'll ink Strength. For 2. Play Doc. I have 0 cards, so I'll just draw 2.
Man, he comes up at the best time, doesn't he?
I know. It's like every time you need him, he's there. Pass.
Crazy. Cool. Ready?
So like obviously he
And
could
drop
be
turn.
prep here, but we
I'll
don't
gain 2
mind
for
because
Castle.
gaining the lore off of the McDuck Manor is just going to win us the game before his wins. He just didn't get enough card draw this
7
game.
for B prep. And pass.
Gain 2. Draw.
It's gonna be the death of me, that manor.
Feels like it. Do 5 for a Cogsworth and pass.
Cool. And I will gain 2 for castle, draw for turn.
Yeah, we had some nice top decks this game. I won't lie. Like we
Cogsworth
talked.
has ward, correct?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, so no dragon fire.
Yep, you know I got it. I'll go 3 for Peter Pan. For 1, I'll move him into the castle. And I'm thinking about it. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna rush in for 2 and pass.
Yeah, gain 2, draw. Press for 2, and I will do 5 for Chenpo as a bodyguard and pass.
Okay. Gain 2 for castle. Draw 1 for castle, 1 for turn.
I mean, he's got to get rid of both characters and the location. I don't see how that's possible with 7 or 8 ink.
Four, 7. Just gonna Dragonfire the Chimpo.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters though.
Let's teach him a lesson.
Yeah, just to get him out of here. Crab. 3 for Peter Pan. There's nothing they can do, so they'll just quest. Pass.
All right, and then it's game.
Yeah, GG.
All right, good game. Yeah, you didn't get
Yeah.
really any card draw that game, so you.
I know. It was. I didn't know where my friends were. My genie. There he is. Hypnotic Strength. Yeah, all of them just at the bottom.
Yeah, because you just ran out of cards.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, good luck in your next one.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You have a good
Cheers.
one.
Yeah, so we just out-resourced them, which is kind of funny considering that we only have like 1 source of card draw in our deck, but we hit 2 of them. And those locations really really won the game there, especially since he didn't have cards. I think the game probably could have played out differently if he didn't like throw away his Peter Pans early in the game, like taking out a Pete and stuff. I don't think that was really necessary. It cost him more in the long run than I think it benefited him. Especially if your plan is in like 2 turns to do B prep anyway, then like challenging off the characters instead of like doing the location and keeping your tempo with your Peter Pan seems like not optimal there. Of course, I don't know all the cards that he has, but
Hello,
hey, how's it going?
doing good. Yeah, how about you?
Doing pretty good. Your username is crazy.
Yeah, it got stuck like that.
That's random. You
Yeah.
good with half cut?
Yeah, I
Alright.
did the same. Is
Okay.
it okay with you?
Yep, that's fine. I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Okay, no problem. Yeah.
I'm gonna put 4 back.
I'm gonna put 3 back.
Okay. All right, good luck.
Good luck, man.
I'm gonna ink Gantu, and for one, we'll play Mickey Mouse and pass.
I'll draw. I'll link Alile.
Well, that's an interesting
I'll
card to
use
see.
it to play Popsicle. I'll draw. And I'll crack it with Bell's ability.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Okay. Draw. We'll ink Strength. For 2, I'll play Smee, and I'll pass.
I'll draw.
So the Bell's a bit annoying since we're trying
I'll
to do like an
just-
aggro curve. He exerts
I'll
it here.
ink
I'll probably
Everest
like
before.
Smee and then fire the cannons plus Mickey.
I'll just
take out the
going
Bell.
to quest and pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Mulan for 2. Play another Smee. Mickey Mouse will challenge Bell. 1 damage. And then I'll pay 1 for fire the cannons to finish her off.
Okay.
And then I'll quest for 2 with Smee and pass.
I'll draw.
Yeah, I felt a little controversial taking the fire the cannons on the mulligan going first as opposed to keeping it going
I'll
second.
ink Chaka.
But it's paying off right there.
Tap 2 to play Marie and pass.
What does she do?
When she quests, she gives -2 attack to a character.
Sure.
That turn.
Alright, sounds good. Draw. We'll ink Robin Hood for 4. We'll play a McDuck Manor, and then I'll quest for 4. And pass.
I'll draw.
So we're curving out pretty nicely here because we have the dock in hand to do a refill. You can see that Marie being pretty strong, like with Belle,
I'll
since
ink
she can take out the
Unconventional
exerted characters. But he probably trades it into a Smee here.
Tap 4 for Akira. And 3. And I'm going to pass.
Okay. I'll gain 2 for the manor. Draw. I'm gonna ink Robin Hood for 2. I'll play Doc. I have 0 cards, so I'll draw 2. For 3, I'm gonna play John Silver. Marie can't challenge next turn.
Okay.
And then I'll quest for 5. Actually, I played the Doc this turn, so I'll quest for 4. And I'll pass. John Silver's a captain, so the Smees don't take damage.
Okay.
Yeah, saving the Smees here, also pretty good top deck in my opinion. Now, last turn he could have traded the Marie. This turn he can't trade the Marie. He can reduce the strength on a Smee and then use Kita. But ideally here he'd want to be taking out 2 characters because we're already super high on lore.
How much life does McDonald Manor has?
It has 9.
9. Right.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. First, I'm going to quest with Marie for 2.
Yeah.
And I'll use 1 to play Helping Hand.
What does that do?
Give support to a character, and I'll draw 1 card.
Sure.
So Kira will have the support from Mary. So she is right now a 4. I'll give from the quest -2 to one of your SMEs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I'll challenge him and draw from the helping hand. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's
And
misunderstanding how the support card works here, but it's not really relevant since he can already kill the character.
I'll link a Marie's machine. Tap 4 for a Prince John. And I'll pass.
Okay. I'll gain 2 for mana. Draw. Do 3 for John Silver. We'll say that Prince John can't challenge next turn.
Okay.
I'll pay 2 for another dock. I have 0 cards. I'll draw 2. And then I will quest for 3 to 17. And John Silver will challenge Kita. And pass.
Okay.
Yeah, getting another dock there. Crazy
I'll
top
draw.
decks.
I'll tap 3 for Clocksworth. I'll exert Prince John. No, sorry. Prince John cannot challenge, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, since I'll exert him to use his ability, I can play item card from discard.
Yep.
Or hand. I'll play a popsicle.
Yep.
I'll draw a card. I'll link Wiggle Boys and I'll play another popsicle. Yeah. I'll tap the last 2 for Cyborg. I'll quest with Marie for 2 and pass.
Okay. And then
That will be game.
Yeah. All right. Good game.
Good game, man.
All right. Have a good day.
Good day, you too.
Well, the draws for this deck have been really good tonight. We're already 5-0. We haven't even been playing for an hour. So it's going pretty good. Pretty good. So do you guys in chat, do you have any set champs coming up this weekend? Have you decided what decks you're playing? I mean, you've already won a set champ, so you could play the Amber Sapphire Puppy Control. You have nothing to... You don't need to win. So, like, the pressure's off. You could just play a fun deck like that. I have a set champs on Sunday. I haven't decided what deck I'm going to play, but it won't be the deck that I ran last weekend that I won with. Aside from the decks that I play this week, what deck I want to run. This deck feels pretty good, although I need to try it into some of the more aggressive meta matchups to know for sure.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not too bad, are you?
Pretty good. You good with half cut?
Yep. I think we played a couple times before.
Yeah, I'm streaming still.
Oh, cool. How's that going?
Pretty good.
Nice.
I ran the Ruby Sapphire items deck last night on stream, and I did really good with it.
Nice. It's good to hear. I like Ruby Sapphire items.
Yeah, I remember that's what you were playing before.
Yep. Yeah, once it gets rolling, it's pretty hard to beat.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Once it's got some items set up and you just start like chaining things together, you can do so many things in a turn.
Yep. That is true. I'll get rid of 4.
Okay, I'm gonna do 6. Yeah, I think I played 9 games and I won 8 of them.
Nice. Does feel pretty good, especially because I don't know, because there's like no item removal, and then there's barely any item removal, and then in the meta, and then also people just don't know exactly how to play against it, I guess, because it's like it's not being played much recently. But good luck.
Yeah, good luck. I'm going to ink Mulan, and for 1, I'll play Robin Hood and pass.
Cool. Draw. I'll ink Vitalis for pay 1 for pop score. Draw. Playing a bell, popping the pop score, and pass.
Nice. All right, draw. I'm gonna ink Mickey for 2. I'll play Smee and pass.
Draw.
I mean, hopefully he exerts Bell here, offers the trade, and we can do shift and take it out. Right now, it's gonna limit our questing a little bit, although we don't mind if he trades in Smee. But if he plays a coil,
2 for Sapphire Coil.
yeah, now we
Pass.
can't do any trades. Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Pete for 3. I'll play Pete, no actions, and pass.
Draw.
I don't want to lose the Smee for free here, so just have to wait and sing the Bell off the board.
Page. Oh, I'm sorry, I totally forgot you play Pete. Play 1 for pop score. Draw. Ink a Sail. And pass.
Okay. Draw. For 3, we'll shift Robin Hood. Pete is going to sing Strength. We'll take out Bell. And then I'll quest for 4.
Yep.
And pass.
Draw.
Alright, we got rid
Ink
of the Bell,
Fishbone.
so we can
Give
try and
-2
do some
attack
stuff.
to Robin Hood. 3 to CC Robin Hood. And then I'll play a Bell by popping a pop score and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Pete for 1.
Yep.
We'll do fire the cannons on Sisu.
Mm-hmm.
For 2, I'll play Doc. I don't have any cards. I'll draw 2.
Yep.
And I'll quest for 3.
Yep.
And pass.
Draw.
Obviously, he can take out the Smee here after reducing the strength.
I'll ink a Scrooge. We'll give -2 attack to Smee. 5 for Maui. Maui will take out Pete. And then Bell will take out Smee, taking 1 damage. And pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Smee
Mm-hmm.
for 5. We'll play Beast. And I will quest for 1 and pass.
Draw.
Hopefully he can't just remove the Beast here, but it's very
Maui will
possible with
take
the
out-
coil.
Doc. 3 for the Queen. Quest for 1, pass.
Okay, I'll draw for Beast, draw for turn.
Yep.
Do 1 for Mulan, draw a card, discard a card. I'm gonna discard Smee for 1. We'll do fire the cannons on Maui. For 2, I'll play another Doc. I have 0 cards. I'll draw 2.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah. How much ink do you have? 5?
Yep.
Okay. I'll quest for 2 and pass.
Draw.
Just worried he can remove it
I'll
anyway,
tap the
so
Queen
if
for
we
ability.
don't quest, then we still get punished, right? So
I'll get a Fortisphere.
now he can just use Fortisphere on Bell and trade Beast.
Pay 2, sail, draw.
Yeah, the thing about Doc is you always have Doc. There's always Docs in the banana stand.
We'll pay 1, pop the Vitalisphere and Bell, give it Rush and Challenger 2. And then I will ink Sapphire Coil, give Beast -2 attack, and then Bell will take out Beast, taking 1 damage back.
Yep.
And I will pass.
Okay, draw. Okay, we'll do 5 for Gantu.
Yep.
Doc will take out Bell. And then I'll quest for 1 and pass.
Yep. Draw. We'll tap the Queen for ability. Get Maurice's Workshop.
Oh no, you finally got one.
I know, finally. How many cards in hand?
I have 2.
2. Can't let you get that. Ink Sail. 7 for B Prep.
Oh, at least he
Too
took out
much
his
more
own
with the
queen
Gantu
there.
so I'll pass.
Okay, draw. Pay 5 for another one and pass.
Draw. Pay 1 for Ice Spark. Pay 1 to draw from Maurice's Workshop. Ink Sail. Give -2 attack to Gantu. 3 to Brawl Gantu.
Nice.
Yeah, I've got no cards in hand and pass.
Okay, draw. Okay, we'll do 3 for Pete, 2 for Calhoun, and pass.
Draw. 1 for Vitalisphere. 1 to draw from Maurice's Workshop. Pass.
Okay, draw. We'll do 3 for Alice, and I'll quest for 2 and pass.
Yep. Draw.
So like he could potentially
Pay 1 for
Sisu
Developer
here.
Brain. Pay 1 for Developer Brain.
Right, well, he can't Sisu now. Big Sisu.
Three for Sisu on nobody. How many cards in hand?
1.
1.
You could pop Vital Sphere here. But he doesn't, then that would probably tell me he might have big
Pay
Sisu now.
1. Pop the Vitality, give Sisu Rush and Challenger 2. We will trade with Pete.
Sure.
And pass.
Draw. Alright, I'll quest for 2. I'll give Warden +1 to Calhoun. Quest for 2. And I'll pass.
Draw.
I don't want to overcommit. These two are kind of protected. If he's got the big Sisu, he gets the Alice, but that's it. If I play the unprotected Calhoun, he still like gets to remove it with the big Sisu.
Take the Sisu. Pass.
See. Thought ahead of that one. Okay, do 3 for Alice, quest for 1, and pass.
Draw. Pay 1 for Popsicle, draw. Pay 1 to draw from Mrs. Workshop. Okay, so 3 Fishbone, 1 to draw from Mrs. Workshop.
It's looking like we got this.
Yeah, I can ink the Tamatoa, play the Queen, but GG's.
Yeah.
Only thing I could have done there is get B prep and then sting with CC.
Yeah.
3.
Alright, good game.
Good game.
Alright, good luck your next one.
You too.
So like obviously we have a faster deck than them, but they do have a lot of tools that can help there. Just had to hold back on that second Alice because they're only out, I think, was if we overcommit and then get like V-prepped or Sisu'd, and he did have the Sisu. Kind of felt like he did after his play on the previous turn. So we didn't commit the Alice, and then we had her to close out the game. Didn't give up any extra material when he would have been able to just remove it at the end. So we're 6-0 with this deck, so it's doing really well tonight.
Hello again.
I guess it's just us.
Probably. What time is it in America right now?
Where I'm at, it's 7:30. I'm in Canada.
Oh, Canada. Cool.
I'm on the like very far east coast.
It's 11:30 right now.
Yeah, where are you at?
Yeah.
Are you in the UK or somewhere else?
Yeah, UK, England.
Nice.
Liverpool. I don't know if you've heard of Liverpool before.
Yeah, I guess is that a Scouser? Is that what you are?
I am, yeah. Let's see if I can get Maurice's workshop a little bit earlier this time.
Yeah, I was lucky it took a couple digs before you got it.
Yeah. I'll get rid of 6.
Okay. I'll get rid of 2.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. I'm gonna ink Gantu, and for 1, play Robin and pass.
Draw.
Hopefully he doesn't have the bell popsicle. And get a little bit of extra value out of our characters here. It's like the bell and the coil, especially.
Ink
We
bell,
really have to
pass.
think about what we're doing. Okay, draw.
Not the greatest start, but
See that? We'll ink Pluto. 2
Yep.
for Smee, quest for 1, and pass.
draw. Ink the queen. 2 for a coil and pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Mulan for 3. We'll play Alice, and I'll quest for 3.
Yep.
And pass.
Draw. Ink Scrooge. Give -2. How many cards in hand?
I have 3.
3 cards in hand.
I learned from last time, like shifting the Robin's not that powerful because it's so easy for him to remove.
I'll give
once he's
-2
got
to
a
Robin
coil.
Hood, and then I'll play 3 to CC Robin Hood.
Yep.
Pass.
Draw. I'm gonna ink Robin Hood for 4. Play McDuck Manor. I'll quest for 2. I'll give the +1 and ward to Smee. He'll quest for 3.
Yep.
And I'll pass.
Draw. That's pretty good. That is pretty. I'll hide away the McDuck.
Nice.
Actually, can I take that back first? Is that all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry, I wanted to play 3 for Fishbone first. Fishbone this, ink Sapphire Coil, and then play Hideaway.
Yep.
Oops, sorry. So I play Fishbone, then I inked first for Fishbone, then I ink for turn, and then I play Hideaway.
Yeah, all good.
Sorry about
No worries.
that.
It's not like we're playing competitive.
And I'll quest for 1 and pass.
We'll do 1 for Fire the Cannons on Sisu. Three for another Alice. I'll quest for 2. Give him ward and he'll quest for 3. And then he dies. Pass.
Draw.
Like obviously
5
he
for Maui. Maui rush to take out Alice.
doesn't trade the Smee there because he
And-
thinks he's shifting Sisu, so we gotta kill the Sisu there.
Fishbone this and pass.
Okay. Draw. Alright. 3 for John Silver. Maui can't challenge.
Yep.
I'll quest for 2 and give ward to John Silver and pass.
Draw.
It's a good top deck. Maui.
Yeah, that's GG's.
Yeah, I kind of figured
Okay.
when you didn't trade the little Sisu, you might have had the big one, so I had to kill it.
I couldn't have traded it. Could I trade it?
You could have ran it into the Smee. It had the 2 damage on it.
Oh yeah, did I only play that turn? Yeah. Oh yeah, I did play the turn before. Yeah.
Alright, good game.
Yeah, I had 2 big CCs. GG's.
Yeah, at least you had the Fishbone Quill that game, so you could deal with your uninkables.
That's true.
I played a game with that deck yesterday, and I got stuck on 2 ink, and like I literally drew on inkables like 4 turns in a row, and I just needed 1 more ink to play little Sisu on their Diablo, and I just couldn't. And then they had like a million cards by the time I got to 3 ink. It was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like if Diablo gets too crazy, it's hard to beat when it's like drawing 20 billion cards.
Yeah. All right.
GG's though.
Cheers.
Good game.
Yeah, so it seems pretty straightforward to get under the blue-red item deck with this deck. They have some lines, but as long as you kind of play around them and don't feed into them, then it's fine. Hey, thanks, Bilko. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Not doing too bad. I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Yeah, no worries.
You good with a half cut?
Yeah, are you good with that cut?
Yeah, totally.
Alright.
Hey, John. Yeah, we're doing pretty good tonight. I think we're 7-0 or something like that.
I'm gonna do 3.
Nobody asked Phil. I'm gonna put 1 back. Alright, good luck.
Alright. We will ink a sad goat and pass to you.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Mickey for 1. We'll play Robin Hood and pass.
Ready, set, draw.
Yeah, so we're trying out the Kiwi
Ink a
Birds
box.
Blue Steel list
Shoot
tonight,
stuff in and
seeing if we
pass.
want to play it for set champs. Draw. I'm gonna ink Cogsworth for 2. I'll play a Calhoun and pass.
Ready, set, draw.
Obviously, we can't quest around his Calhoun, but we can possibly do like Pete, sing Strength, get rid of his Calhoun next turn.
Another Calhoun and pass.
Oh, well, so much for that. Alright, draw. I'm gonna ink Pluto for 3. Play Pete, no actions. And pass.
Ready, set, draw. Ink a goat 4 for a genie, draw, and pass.
Draw. I'm gonna ink Pluto. For 3, play Alice. Heat is gonna sing Strength. We'll take out the genie. And I will quest for 1 and pass.
Okay, ready, set, draw.
Just invite him to trade out the Calhouns
Diablo,
here.
Elsa, tap down your Robin. Take your Robin. Take the Pete, game 2. Take the Calhoun, game 2, and pass.
Okay, draw. For 3, play another Alice. For 1, play Robin. I'll quest for 2. And I'll give Ward to this Robin and pass.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. Cards in hand?
I have 1.
1. Yeah, well, we'll quest for 1. For 3, we'll bounce the Elsa. I'll take out your Alice. One for Diablo, and we'll pass.
Okay. Draw. Do 1 for Mickey. 2 for Doc. I have 0 cards. I'll draw 2. For 1, play Mulan. I'll draw a card, discard a card. Gonna discard Smee. Robin Hood will trade with Fox. I'll quest for 2, and I'll give Ward to Mulan, I guess, and pass.
All right, ready, set, draw.
See, the Mulan dies to Elsa. The other 2 characters don't. So, like, assuming
let's
he is
quest for
Elsa-ing
1.
there.
3 for, and bounce the Diablo. Take your Alice.
Fortunately, he had another Fox.
1 for Diablo, and pass to you.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Pete. For 5, we'll play Cogsworth. Mulan will trade with Fox. And then I'll quest for 2. And pass. I'll quest for 2 and pass.
Ready, set, draw. Cards in hand?
I have 0.
Yeah. 4 for goat. We will quest for 1, and we'll pass to you.
Okay. Draw. Okay. We'll do 5 for Chen Po as bodyguard. And I'll quest for 4. So with the resist 1, the Chen Po is going to be very hard to get through, which is nice.
Draw. Tempo.
Because even if you can get through the Chempo, he's not going to get through the Cogsworth on top of that this turn. So it lets us quest everything, so really good top deck there. Need to top deck another dock so we can get some resources.
Well, let's Zeus your Chempo for 4 damage, and then we'll finish it off with the Merlin. And 1 for Diablo, quest for 1, pass.
Bro. For 5, play another Cogsworth. Quest for 4.
Alright.
And pass.
Okay. There's no coming back.
Yeah, those were 2 really great top decks for me.
Yeah, I'm not happy with how this deck is performing lately. It's been absolute crappy. I've had such bad draws too.
Yeah, I feel like before the bans, Purple Steel was like probably top deck or close to top deck, and now it feels more mid to me. It's like almost like a second tier deck.
Yeah. Just one of those days though.
Yeah, it goes that way sometimes. But
Yep.
GG and good luck to your next one.
A good one.
Who needs cards in hand when you can just top deck the best cards for the situation that you're in? So we're 8-0 so far with the Kiwi deck. So we're definitely cleaning up on the ladder here. Unfortunate in the matchups where it seems like we shouldn't be able to go under, that they ran out of resources, or we just, you know, had some crazy good draws. So chat, do you guys have any set champs this weekend? Let me know if you're playing in one this weekend, or if you've played in any so far. Let me know how you did.
Yo,
Hey, how's it going?
what's up, bro? You okay with proxies?
Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm streaming right now, just so you know.
Gotcha. You famous?
I wouldn't say famous. Got 18 fans currently.
Oh wow, that's a lot of people.
You good with a half cut?
Yep.
I'm gonna put 2 back.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Phil, are you gonna come to the set champs on Sunday? Set chump. I mean, you didn't hear that from me.
Alright, I'm ready.
I'm gonna ink Mulan, and for 1, play Robin Hood and pass.
Gotcha. Oh, the proxies are like super low quality. Are you okay with that? Like paper proxies?
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. As long as you tell me what they are, it's all good with me.
Yeah, thank you. This is a Strength of Raging Fire. I'm gonna ink it.
Okay.
And then pay 1 for a Diablo pass.
Bro. I'm gonna ink Robin for 2, play Smee, quest for 1, pass. So into Purple Steel, I think that the Shift Robin is pretty strong. It's hard for them to remove, so shifting here
Smee, pay 2
be
for
good.
Calhoun.
Might be able to like Crab, boost Calhoun,
Pass.
but draw. I'm gonna ink Strength. We'll do 3 for Pete, no actions. And I will pass. And I'm scared of like the Crab Diablo combo too if I exert the Smee.
I'm gonna ink a Pete, pay 2 for Smee. And pass.
Okay. Draw. Pete will sing Strength on Calhoun. We'll take out Calhoun. I didn't realize I was muted.
You're good.
For 3, I'm gonna shift Robin Hood, and then I'll quest for 4.
Yep.
And I will
My turn.
ink John Silver and pass.
Gotcha. Ink a Cobra, pay 4 for a goat. Gives me 1 when he enters.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get those reps in, Phil. Give up on that old magic
Quest
game.
for 3. Pass.
Bro. I'm gonna ink Pete for 5, play Cogsworth, give everyone resist.
Nice.
Pete will take out Smee. It's 2. Smee will quest for 2. And Robin Hood will challenge Diablo. I'll gain 2. And pass. My hand is empty.
Gotcha. Just to be sure, Cogsworth himself doesn't have resist, right?
That's right, but he does have ward.
Oh.
Yes, you can't target him.
You didn't see anything. 3 for a rose. I get 1 when it enters. Your Smee still takes 1 at the end of turn, right? Or no?
No, because he has resist 1 from Cogsworth, so it stops that from happening.
That's crazy. I'll just ink a Zeus on the Smee then. Or not ink, sorry. Sing.
Yeah.
And then ink a Cobra for turn. And I'll pass.
Draw. Alright, we'll do 2 for Calhoun. Robin Hood will challenge Goat. gain 2 lower. And then I will quest for 3 and pass.
Gotcha.
So I kind of don't mind if he takes out the Cogsworth if he spends his whole turn doing
Storm
that.
Rage on the Pete. And I'm gonna pay 4.
I mean, having
to
free time is
Zeus
good.
the Robin Hood.
It's got all the songs.
Yeah, I think that's GG. I'll ink a Pete and pass.
Wrong. Do 5 for another Cogsworth. Calhoun will take out Rose. I'll gain 2. Don't take any damage. And then I'll quest for 2 and pass.
Yeah, GG.
Alright, good game. Good luck in your next one. And we're getting the Cogsworth every time. When he would be really good, we would just keep drawing him. Shout out to Cogsworth. So he's a card, for example, that probably won't get reprinted. He's like kind of too good. He doesn't get a lot of play, but he's got Ward with a really strong effect. So I doubt they reprint him because there's not a lot of ways to answer him, especially if like Big Sisu rotates and Under the Sea rotates. So we're up to 9-0. Let's see if we can go 10 for 10 here. Where are all the people at? So for tomorrow, I'm thinking about playing the Blurple Jafar list. I saw it on stream, and I've seen a couple different similar deck lists for it. And it does look kind of fun. So like Lamp with the 4-cost Jafar, Shift Jafar, the Genie, and using Tamatoa, you get like Popsicle Bell, and you can re-play your lamps and stuff. So looks like a fun deck. I'm not sure it's like tier 1 competitive, but it'll be fun. This deck seems pretty competitive. The deck I played last night was Red Blue Items, and that deck also seemed quite competitive. I only dropped 1 game with that, so I think that there's lots of different things you could bring to set champs this weekend and be competitive with. I think Steel Song is probably still going to be like potentially #1 contender, but it depends on your local meta a lot too. Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
I'm just streaming.
All right, yeah, no worries.
Did you play any set champs yet?
I just won.
Do you have any more?
Yeah, I got one every weekend.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I played in a couple, and I have another one coming up this weekend.
Nice. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna put 2 back.
Okay.
Basically the same cards that we just put back, we got again. Turned a big Robin Hood into a little Robin Hood, and we got back a manor after putting back a manor, so... Seems like the deck just wants us to have a Robin Hood and a manor here.
I'll put 3 back.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, blue's definitely one of the most competitive colors. Red-blue seems strong. Blurple is good. I wish I could run Blurple, but it loses badly to Steel Song, so I feel like I can't really play it. Alright, good luck.
Good luck.
Going to ink Robin and play Robin and pass.
Robin for Robin. Draw. Thinking Elsa. Play a. Play Diablo. Pass.
Okay, draw.
There we go.
I'm gonna ink Mulan for 2. Play Smee, quest for 1. Pass. We got a couple different options. We could play Alice and go a little wider, or we can
Another
shift
Elsa.
Robin.
1 for a popsicle. Draw.
We're playing against Blurple.
1 for Diablo. Quest for 1. Pass.
Draw. Gonna ink Pete for 3. I'm gonna shift Robin. We'll take out Diablo. Game 2. And I'll quest for 2 with Smee and pass.
Okay.
He doesn't have much of a board. He didn't ramp too, which is important here. So I think like the McDuck Manor will be very
Iago.
strong.
3 hardcast friends.
He's not building a board here.
Quest for 1. Banish Popsicle for the bell. Pass.
Draw. And at Ink Strength for 4. Play McDuck Manor. We'll quest for 4. And pass.
Draw.
They could have challenged the Diablo instead of just questing, but his hand seems to be hurting, so not give him the extra card draw.
Let's quest for 1. Still, but could be dead. You could go. Lego. Game 1. Pass.
Okay. Gain 2 for Manor. Draw. Alright, I'm gonna Ink Strength for 5. Play Cogsworth, give my other characters resist. Robin will challenge Diablo. Gain 2 lore. Smee will quest for 2. And I'll pass.
One, 2, 3, 4. Nah, you got it, dude.
Alright, good game.
GG's.
So far, the purple steel matchup seems pretty favorable for this deck. We haven't been close to losing a purple steel matchup yet this evening with it. I think that's maybe the 3rd one that we played against. So we're 10-0 with this deck. So if it's something that you have the cards to play, it seems like it could be competitive into your set champs this weekend. I think depending on what your local meta is like. Especially if nobody's playing it, sometimes a deck that people aren't familiar with playing against can be pretty strong as well. crazy how many more games you can play in the same amount of time with like an aggro deck compared to last night. We were playing a pretty beefy control deck that did like a ton of actions every turn. So in the like 2.5 or 3 hours, we played 7 games, and right now we're on like 10 games, and we only played for an hour and a half. The Ruby Amethyst deck, I think Ruby Amethyst Evasives is probably a tier 1 deck, I think. You go on Ink decks and like go to meta and then click like for the last week or 2 weeks. It's got Steel Song, Ruby Amethyst, and Ruby Sapphire, I think, is like the top decks there. So I think that it's still a good deck. My friend won a set champs with Ruby Amethyst on the first weekend of set championship season, and I think it's got a lot of good matchups because it's good into like a wide field. It can deal with the bigger decks like Ruby Sapphire, but it can also deal with the more aggressive decks like Chernadogs. I think you could switch it out, Moana or Yago. It just depends on which one you like, or you could run a little bit of both. I can see the argument for the Moana because it beefs up like a second character, and the Yago does die into like Steel Song or any deck that has like a lot of ping cards, because it just like, you know, crumbles if it takes a damage from a song. But kind of depends. I think that they're both good, so it's like whatever one you'd prefer to run. There are certain matchups where Yago is great, like against Blurple, where they basically don't have any targeting actions. He does really well in that matchup because he can clean up the genies and stuff. So just depends what you think you're going to play against, which one you'd rather run. Hello again.
Hello again.
Guess there's nobody else on.
There's a few people here and there. We'll pitch 3.
I'm going to do 3 as well. All right, good luck. Ink Mulan and play Robin Hood and pass.
We will make a Magic Broom, play a Chernabog, and pass.
Okay. And Ink Mickey will do 2 for Smee and pass.
Smee and pass.
Yeah.
Draw. Make a Goat. We'll play a Calhoun. We'll quest for 1 and send it to the void to draw a card and pass.
Okay. I'm gonna Ink Smee for 3. I'll play John Silver. Your Calhoun can't challenge next turn. and then I will quest for 2 and pass. And he's a captain, so Smee doesn't take a damage.
Yep. Reset draw. Challenge.
I normally would just like let the Robin Hood quest there, but since he's playing purple, he could just like Fox and take out the Robin, or we can shift.
We'll do 3 for the white rose, and we'll pass.
We'll do 3 shift Robin and a quest for 5. Gonna ink Pete and pass.
Cards in hand?
I have 2 cards.
Ready, set, draw. Okay, Calhoun will take out Mr. Smee.
Yep.
2. We'll ink a fox. We'll hit 3 into Robin. And we'll Zeus the Robin. Oh, that's my turn.
Okay. Draw. Gonna ink Smee for 5. Play Robin, quest for 1, and pass.
Ready, set, draw.
Robin's still very difficult for them to deal
4
with.
for. Oops, that's the wrong card. 4 for a genie. Draw. We will ink a strength and pass.
Okay. Draw. Do 5 for Gantu, and I'll quest for 3, and pass. I have 1 card.
Please draw.
Obviously, he can outsell the
5
Gantu
to
here.
tap down your Gantu. We'll hit 2 damage into it. We will sing Storm to finish it off. Draw. Ink that, and that's my turn.
Okay. Draw. 5, play another Gantu, quest for 3. I just keep drawing them. And pass.
Alright. Ready, set. Draw. Ugh. Top decks are insane. Alright, 4 for a genie. Draw. Alright. Start. Alright, 2. Let's play Calhoun. Man. Let's Zeus the Gantu. And we will Seeing friends. Draw 2.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you take that much time to think about Zeusing the Gone too.
Pass. Ugh.
Right. Draw. I'll do 3 for Alice,
Ooh, that's a good one too.
2 for Doc,
Oh,
0
and a Doc.
cards.
Jeez.
And I'll quest for 3
Nuts.
and pass.
Alright, well, that's unfortunate for me. I just cannot beat blue steel. What is this? Okay. 3 for the crab. Let's give it to the Calhoun. Calhoun will take the Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Game 2. Let's strength the Doc. And then, actually, I should have done it with this one, but that's okay. That's a mistake on my part. Let's take out your that's 3 for Pete. Pass.
Okay. Draw. Ink Mulan. Do 4 for Manor.
Oof.
2 for Calhoun. I'll quest for 2, and then I'll give Ward to Calhoun and pass.
I don't think there's anything I can do. That was insane. I just can't beat you today for some reason.
Yeah,
Yep.
my draws have been crazy.
GG's. You had some crazy draws again.
Alright, GG. So we're up to 11-0. So the only deck that we played this many games with was last week we played Blurple, and with the Blurple deck we went 11-1. So we can play one more game and see if we can get to 12-0, if we're going to end up with the same record as the Blurple deck. So I'm curious to see if it outperforms or not.
Hey, Poisonous, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah. How's the stream today?
Pretty good. We're trying out a new deck tonight. We're on a winning streak, so.
Awesome. Congratulations.
You can spoil
Half
it, though.
cut's still good for you?
Yeah.
Oh, spoil what now?
Spoil my winning streak.
I'll try. I'll certainly give it the old try. Congratulations on your tournament win.
Thanks.
On the play. I'm gonna send 4 back.
Okay, I'm gonna do 6.
Did you take it with the list you've been playing for a long time?
Yeah, I ran basically the same Steel Song I ran the weekend before.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah, I did really well, though. I played, it was 25 people, so it was 5 rounds, and then like top 8. And I didn't lose a single game. I ID'd in round 5, but every other round I 2-0'd, including like all the way to the finals.
Doesn't get more convincing than that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shall we get started here?
Yep, good luck.
Yeah, same. We'll start with a Lawrence and a Cindy and pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna inks me for 1, play Mickey Mouse, and pass.
Aha. Draw.
We do have some nice counters to the turn 1 Cindy here. So we can go
We'll
Robin
ink
and fire the
for
cannons.
Schmeat. And I'll pass.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Chen Po for 1. We'll do cannons on Cindy.
Okay.
And for 1, we'll do Robin Hood. And I'll pass.
Okay. We'll draw.
As I recall, his Steel Song list doesn't run Wheel, but it does run like You've Forgotten Me, so he tries to, on like turn 4, discard the rest of your hand. I'm gonna have to like insulate the dock to make sure that it can't be discarded.
We'll ink a Lawrence and shoot the Robin Hood. We'll draw. You have how many cards in hand?
I have 4.
4 in hand. Let's sing Bare Necessities.
Sure.
Okay, so it looks kind of like Kiwi here.
Yeah, definitely.
Shmee, Doc, Alice, and Pete. Shmee, Doc, Alice, and Pete. Okay, I'll take a damage and pass to you.
Draw. Links me. We'll do 3 for Pete. No actions.
Okay.
Quest for 1. And pass.
Yeah. We'll drop. Let's get rid of the Mickey Mouse. We'll ink a Lawrence to heal 2 and draw 2.
I guess I could have
And I'll pass.
not gave him 1 extra card there. Draw. Okay, we'll do 3 for Alice.
Okay.
Pete will trade with Smee.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Sure, we'll draw. I'm gonna ink for a beast and quest for 2 and pass to you.
Draw. Do 1 for Mickey. We'll quest for 2. Give Ward to Mickey
Ward.
and pass.
Okay. Trigger for beast. Draw for turn.
Beast is a bit annoying here. We don't have a good way to deal with it.
Let's take out the Alice. Play another beast. 4 in hand, and we'll pass there.
Okay. Draw. Gonna ink Mulan for 4. We'll play McDuck Manor.
Okay.
I will quest for 1 and pass.
Sure.
Obviously, you can do a lot of damage with this beast, but there's not much we can do
for
in
one
the situation
beast
we're in.
And draw for turn. Let's go ahead and take out the manor with the 2 beasts. You have how many cards?
I have 2.
Okay. Let's go ahead and Pete for no actions. We'll have Cinderella get rid of the Mickey Mouse. Or Rapunzel, sorry.
Yeah.
Let's ink this Cinderella and play a Bare Necessities for 2. Double dot, got it. And we'll pass there.
Yeah, it's not looking good for me. Draw. We'll ink Pete. I'll do 2 for Doc, 2 for Doc, draw 2, and pass.
Okay. Trigger and draw for turn for 2. Let's go ahead and pay 2 for a Shmi, 4 for a Rapunzel. We'll go ahead and heal this beast. Draw a card.
Yeah, and going second in this matchup, Jana, I think
And
is
we'll
like
quest for 6 here.
tough for this deck because he's not playing like
And pass
a
two.
song list that's the same. Draw. We'll do 5 for Beast. I'll do 1 damage to each of your beasts.
Yep.
And pass.
Sure.
I'm sure he's got removal
Draw for
here,
turn.
but
Oops.
yeah, he's like not running wheels, so we're not going to get a hand
No.
refill.
One short. We'll hard cast remove your beast. We'll quest to 19. Pass you.
All right, and yeah, you got it. Good game.
Okay. Yeah, good game. Thanks for the match.
Yeah, GG. Yeah, on the play, maybe there's a chance that we can curve through it. We had like a decent opening to like counter his Cinderella, but then his board just kept getting bigger and bigger, and we don't have a way to deal with those beasts. The beast is really strong against this deck. If we're not already ahead of more and forcing them to do something, then like there's almost no way for us to do anything about the beast there. So we got to 11-1, so the same percentage as the Blurple deck. So it's pretty good. I'd say that the Kiwi Birds list has a lot of good matchups. It gets under a lot of decks that are there. The Mulan, I didn't really get any value out of it. I think I only really used it in like 1 or 2 games. I would have liked it in that game because I had the 2 docks to like toss one. Probably would have been useful, but we didn't get it there. But it at least gives you like some options if you're stuck with uninkables to do it. So I get the idea of it, but didn't end up being particularly helpful in any of the games that I had. So we'll do one more game and then we'll end the stream. So, what do you guys think of the new cards that they revealed today? The necklace card for blue-green seems kind of crazy. Hello.
How's it going? How's it going?
Good, you?
Doing well. I love the mat.
Thanks.
Is this the deck you used to win set champ?
No, I'm playing a different one now.
All right.
Yeah, I retired that one.
All right. You're like, it did its job.
Yeah, exactly. Now I can play something different.
For sure. What did you end up taking?
I
You don't mind me
won
asking.
with Steel Song.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, Steel Song is good in my opinion.
It's so good. No, like I mean, I love playing good stuff and I like winning. So Steel Song is really good.
Yeah.
Did you see a lot of Ruby Sapphire?
There was, I think, 4 people or 5 people playing it out of 25, but I had to play it at top 4, and I won. But yeah, I didn't get paired into it a lot. I know it's like a tough matchup because of the big Sisu and stuff. So
Yeah. I always lose to Ruby not Ruby. I'm sorry, Steel Song. Just because I can't. I don't know, like ramp quick enough, or I don't know. It always something happens. I get out aggroed.
yeah, I mean, it's still winnable. It's not like an auto loss, but it's the toughest matchup for that deck, I would say.
For sure. Okay, that's what I'm gonna. I'm not playing that deck right now, so. I'm keep 3.
Okay, I'm gonna put 2 back.
All right.
Yeah, I like the idea of Phil with the heroes. And last set I did play Kiwi Birds, and I did put Wendy in. I really like Wendy. I think that she's a great card into a lot of matchups since she can't be removed by red. And with the ward and support, like she's pretty versatile. So in an aggro deck, I think that she is good. All right, good luck.
All right, thank you. You too. All right, looks like. All right, let me just go with the goat and a Diablo, and I'll pass it to you.
Okay, draw. I'm gonna ink Mickey for 1, play Robin, and pass.
All right, I will draw. I'm gonna ink a Clarabelle. For 2, I'll play Ursula. Okay. All right, so no actions and all right, dock in a couple turns. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, and I'll quest for 1. Pass it to you.
All right, draw. I'll ink Pluto for 2. We'll play Smee, and I'll pass.
All right. I will draw.
So green purple tempo is a bit of an unusual list to run into. I don't want to lose the Robin because the shifted Robin is really good into this matchup.
Quest with these 2. 1, 2. Then for 3, I'm just gonna bounce back my Ursula. And then I'll pass.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna ink Pete for 2, Smee for 1, Mickey. I will quest for 2.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
All right. Cards in hand?
I have 3 cards.
Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't seen a green purple list in a while.
I know this is that one deck that top 4'd a while back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wanted to try it out. See what's up. Alright, Fox is going to sing Friends.
Yep.
2. Okay. Let's see.
So the manor could be good here. We have to get rid of the fox, of course,
I'm gonna
before we
ink
play it. But
Ursula. For 4, I'm going to play Rabbit. Draw a card. Alright, then I'm gonna quest for 1. Has to.
okay. Draw. Alright, for 3, we'll shift Robin. We'll take out Fox. Gain 2.
Yes, you do.
Mickey will take out Diablo.
Alright, I'll draw a card.
Quest for 4. And I will ink Pluto and pass.
Alright. I will draw. Okay.
He has the option here of like throwing the rabbit in to get rid of a Smee, getting a card draw, or taking out the Robin. That's also fine because we're trying to set up this manor. We want him to have as little on the board as possible.
Yeah, Merlin's gonna take out Robin Hood.
Yep, I'll draw a card.
And I'll draw a card as well. Okay. The best thing to do right here is maybe this one. I'll play Followers. For 2. Yeah, for 2, I'll play Go-Go. And then 2, I'll gain 2 from the Smee.
Yep.
Alright. I should have done on the other ones right away. Should have done on the Robin.
Yeah, you could have got more.
Yeah, I could have got a couple more. Oh well. But again, the 2 extra lore. I'll pass it to you.
Okay. Draw. Ink Robin for 4. We'll play McDuck Manor. I will quest for 5.
Okay.
I'll pass. Smee dies.
All right. I will draw.
So he can deal with the characters here, but then it leaves him maybe not being able to deal with the manor. And now we have the Alice set up, so we can probably squeeze out enough lore to win the game with her.
Mickey has resist 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, let's go 4 for a rabbit. Draw a card. I'm gonna ink a library for 1. Oh, that's not it. Diablo. I'm playing like trash today. Boggs is gonna go into Smee. And Go-Go is going to deal 2 to the manor.
Yep.
All right, and then I'll pass 6 ink. Pass you.
Okay, I'll gain 2. Draw. We'll do 3 for Alice. I'm gonna ink Pete for 2. I'll play Doc. I don't have any cards, so I'll draw 2. Quest for 1. And I'll pass.
All right. see, I've got 14 there, and 4 in general. Draw. That's Ward.
Like the Doc and Alice are enough to win the game on their own if you can't get the Doc off the board. She gives +1 questing to whatever other characters available, so he's got to get rid of Mickey and Doc and the location here.
Can live for another turn.
But there's nothing he can do to deal with the Alice.
Yeah, that's the only thing I have going. Okay, so for 3, we'll play Crab on Go-Go. Actually, yeah. Yeah, on Go-Go. These will go into the manor.
Yep.
That is exactly 7. Let's see. I'll play Mother Knows Best on the Mickey Mouse. Then I'll quest for 1. I'll pass it to you.
Okay, and then when Alice quests, she'll give +1 so he can quest.
Oh, there you go. So that's 4. I thought it was just a resist. Cool, and the Cogsworth. Oh, I was thinking of the Cogsworth instead of the Alice.
Yeah, no, she gives Warden +1 questing, so.
There you go. There you go. So I was screwed either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had like these.
Oh yeah.
Man, yeah, this deck is it's like my second time piloting it, so getting all the kinks out.
Yeah, you got to run through it a few times. Get the reps in.
Get the reps in. Well, I appreciate the time, man. Good luck and
thanks. Good game.
Good game. Good game.
All right, so we ended up going 12-1. So this was our most productive deck that we've streamed so far for the Set Champ season. Other than that Steel Song matchup, and it wasn't like a traditional Steel Song, so they were running like Beast, which was really good there. I think that this deck has a lot of great matchups and is something that you could totally run at Set Champs and expect to do pretty well with it. It's not too complicated to pilot. There is, you know, some decision making with the curve, but I think that it's a good deck. This is my first time playing it this season, and obviously we're able to go 12-1, so there's nothing wrong with it at all. Tomorrow, I'm planning on running the Blurple Jafar deck. Probably won't be quite as competitive, but it'll still be fun. So check it out. I'll be back on streaming tomorrow evening. Thanks for hanging out tonight. If you aren't already following, follow me on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button.